Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks. Hey, big dude. So we're gonna talk about smoke, and we're gonna drink this Killian's Irish Red. I'm gonna start a cigar as well. We'll talk about all of them. This will probably be a pretty long video. So it's been quite a while since I've had a Killian's Irish Red, but they had it in the build your own 6-pack. Hey, buddy. There you go, buddy. They had it in the build your own 6-pack, so you know what? Figured I'd give it a go. We'll see how it goes. But anyway. That's an enjoyable beer. I don't know what was it, a lager? Feels like a lager. You get away from my beer, Bonnie. I don't know. I think it's a lager. It feels like a lager. I don't really care. But it's George Killian's Irish Red. And it's quite tasty. I don't know if there's really a lot I can say about it. If you're a beer guru, aficionado, you more than likely had it before. Alright, so on to the smoke. I also had to buy these today. We got a grand opening for our renovated Tobacco Junction here in Longview, Texas on October 21st. And you had to buy 5 AVO cigars to get to have access. So I bought this one and 4 others, and I'm gonna go ahead and you know, I'm gonna light it up. I got a little punch on the end of my torch. It's gonna be a long video, guys, just letting you know. Be in for the long haul. It'll actually probably be multiple. It'll be multiple parts. But I'm going to show you guys. Dean asked me. Dean. I've been throwing. Oh, you're lucky I don't have my stick. Son of a bitch. So Dean asked me if I would show how I set up my smoker, and we're going to cook probably, we got some tomahawk steaks, and I'm going to show y'all bits and pieces of that cooking process over the next couple videos. So this is how I would set up a smoker, and I'll give you a couple different variations. That fucking guy rode by yesterday on his dirt bike, and his freaking dog is doing sprints in front of him. Like, somebody's gonna kill your dog. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. I'm gonna take the power out of those words. There. Like that. I'm gonna set that down for a minute and explain to you guys what I do. The easiest way to start a fire if you have an offset smoker and wood is to get you one of these, get you a bag of charcoal, fill it up halfway or so. If you got a big fire or if you got a long time, you might fill it up all the way. If you're only cooking for a little bit, I'd only fill it up halfway. Get you one of these fire starter biscuits. And these are readily available at any home improvement store, sporting goods store with a cooking section. They'll have these. They're fairly cheap, and you can actually break them in half and use half of one. Well, what I'm going to do today is I have some wood already split up and some smaller pieces in here, just basically old chunks, little busted ends or whatever. And I've got it, I'm gonna do the top down method. So I'm gonna stand up real quick and show you guys what I got going on. Show you my meat, my wood. So here we go. It's all stacked up in there nice and neat. And that's what it looks like on top. So I'm gonna take this biscuit, put it right in the middle. I'm gonna light the biscuit and then add some smaller pieces around it. That's how we're gonna build this fire. But, Sarah, you guys back up again. But like I said, the easiest way would be to buy one of these, fill it half full of charcoal or whatever all the way, light that. Once those are nice and hot, dump them into your offset, and then start stacking your wood on top of it. We're going to do it this way because we got a little bit of time. Once these catch, they're pretty much, I mean, you can blow them out, but as long as you don't blow them out, they light real easy. We'll stick it right there in the middle. And I'm going to take a couple of these small pieces, put it around it, and then let it, in the next video, you'll see it blazing and lit. There we go. But that's how I'd start this one. If I didn't have charcoal, hey, Callie, hush. If I didn't have charcoal and I just had wood and some type of, Bonnie, go play with your friend. Some type of block, that's how I would start this one. Now it's going to go on for a little bit. We're going to finish this beer. We're running out of daylight, but I might turn the lamp on. I'll give you guys a time breakdown. It is 6:40 p.m. right now. As I'm recording this, it's starting to catch these top pieces, and I will tell you in the next video about what time we'll have. I'll start it again. We'll do another review. We'll talk about some other shit. And we'll see where the fire is in maybe 30 minutes or so. But I'm going to let that catch. I got my Killians. I got my AVO. I got a little bit of Makers. We're double fisting right now. If I had my live stream gear set up, we could just turn on a live and shoot the shit with each other and have a good time. I'm not there yet, guys. And as you can see in the camera, it's already starting to catch these little bitty pieces on top. And eventually, I think this is called the top-down method. I think traditionally you would build a small fire and then layer on top of this. This kind of takes all of that work and takes it away, basically. Now you start the fire on top, and it'll slowly catch into everything else. And then hopefully in about an hour, everything's going to burn down, and we'll have a nice bed of coals. And then we can start laying wood on top of that to heat the smoker. That's really good. So this is the AVO Heritage. I had the name. Oh, where it is. AVO Heritage Robusto. I'm a fan of the Robusto size. It's I don't have a large mouth, so I don't like the large diameter or the large ring gauge, the 60 ring whatever cigars. Like the Robusto is probably my favorite size because I usually only want to smoke a cigar for about an hour, and then the size lends well to my small mouth. And I don't feel real awkward holding a large brown phallic object in my mouth. So, anyway, we got over there. The other easy way, hold on, I'll be right back. Oh, shit. We'll show you this in either the next video or one of the next two videos. This is a sous vide gun. SUV-V gun. It is basically a blowtorch. So you got a small can of propane, turn it on a little bit, you get a flame. You guys see that? We put it right there in front of that. Well, with that, you have a little pinky control down here, and then you pull the fingers. It has a little finger trigger, so it's got the index trigger to light the flame. Make it bigger or smaller, whatever. But this little pinky control down here, you pull it, and then pull the ring finger control. And you got to blow. And that's how you're supposed to sear your steaks or any kind of meat. I guess, are we running out of fluid? He might have used all the fluid last night. Might be running out of fluid. Anyway, so invest in one of these. I think they're $100, $150. But for cooking steaks, this thing is wonderful. Because the way I like to do it, the way I like to cook steaks is the indirect method. In your smoker, you light your fire, you smoke your steaks, cook them indirectly, get them up to temperature, and then you sear them with this torch. And the torch it doesn't add a lot of heat, it just basically cooks the surface without adding a lot of heat to the actual meat. But yeah, Gene bought that. It's really fucking cool. I think that's all I got for this one. This one's slowly catching. All the little pieces around it, I'll show you guys. So, all our small pieces are starting to catch. Once those catch, it'll in turn light the bigger pieces, and then we'll have a good fire. So, I think that's all for this one. Killian's, it's a pretty good beer. I don't hate it. This is a really good cigar. I'm going to enjoy. I've got 4 more, and this was probably the lowest level, and then I got 4 more that are kind of increase in strength and flavor, and I'm really going to enjoy those. But here, I'm going to show y'all real quick. If y'all had one of these, you wouldn't need your fire block. You just turn this on. And you can light it from the bottom. Oop, I blew it out. There we go. It went out. Oop. I think that's all we got on this one, guys. I'm gonna let this catch. We'll come back whenever it's nice and lit. What I say, it was 6:40, so it's only been going for 7 minutes. It'll get there eventually, burn down, and then once I feel like it's blazing, I'll turn the camera on again. We'll talk about some other shit. I'll still be smoking the cigar, and yeah, have a good night. that's all I got, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check the description below for all the ways to help out with bills around the house. Like the video, subscribe. Oh, it's starting to go out. Don't want to lie to you guys. I want to make sure. I'm going to try not to fuck with this, so I'm not going to lie to you guys. And I'm like, oh yeah, it did exactly what I said it was going to do. And then I just lit it with my blowtorch. I'm going to keep this going and try to be honest. I might need to add a little more twigs to the top, but I might do that. If I do that, I'll tell you guys in the next video. So check the description below for all the ways to help out with the bills around the house. Like the video, subscribe, share it with your friends. Hit the bell for notifications. Do all the things. Help out. And like always, drink some whiskey. Smoke some cigars. Smoke some meat. Have fun. Have a good time. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Take care. We'll see you next time. Cheers.